Last time I did this shit, didn't really play out too well for me, as many of you know. I ended up having a power outage midstream, and that slowed down my progress. Tomorrow I gotta go to a dermatologist to get something checked out, see if it's carcinogen or not. Alright, let's see. Let me check out. That was all types of wrong. Anyway. Yeah, last time I streamed this game, mid-final boss, the internet decided it wanted to crap out on me, so... Unfortunately, that happened. Also, I got a notification on my YouTube that one of my videos got age restricted, which is a first time for me. That's never before, but it was an old video titled Misogyny, and I could see why I got that because of, you know, the topic that was being explored. I explored that topic later on in the 2014 video a lot better, but that was because I had a lot more experience with the topic in terms of seeing it play out in the dissident movement back in the day. Taking the topic more seriously, whereas back then, with my 2013 content, I was still trying to do what I was doing with my 2012, like later summer of 2012 videos, where I was trying to be like edgy and unfair. So I would just, it was a 10-minute video, but it felt like it could have been a 6-minute video if I delivered on it better, did less pauses, and actually looked at the fucking camera. Or looked down and shit like that, which is what I started doing later on. Okay, let's see.
Once more. You stopped it. It's endless. It's not hurting him.
Really, the whole situation with a dude I used to know, known as Monzone, that was what allowed me to revisit that topic and do a much better job with it. Thankfully, it didn't get a strike, because even though I was, you know, saying all this like edgy stuff, heart was in the right place. So it's not like I was violating the TOS. I was just talking about a heavy topic, which makes a lot of sense. Some of the shit I said though, as like a solution to like these intergender woes, is kind of funny as hell. Where I said like, you just gotta separate yourself from stuff that makes you miserable. Like if you're the Tumblr type where it's the opposite thing, you don't like men, just stop, you know, watching Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and all these like fantasy fiction things, because those stories kind of like taint you and put you in a bad place if you're like that, because you're consuming fictional media that's like escapist and making you reflect on and dwell on, you know, your miseries and negative stuff in general. Which is true, by the way. Like, if you're consuming media that, even though it's not negative itself, it's like putting your mind in a bad headspace because you're not in a good headspace, or if other people in your communities do that, like certain social media platforms, you might want to, you know, get off of that. That's wisdom that's like taken me like even to this modern era of my life. Okay, good on you. So there was some wisdom to it. It just I was trying so hard to be funny, and it's like when you're trying to be funny, you're not funny. Half the times to make people laugh, I'm not even trying to be funny.
Now's our chance.
That was actually a big reason I used to get bullied a lot back in the day. Not as like a super youngin', but like towards like the later portion of my life. It was like because I was always like unintentionally funny. Like people would just like laugh at my pain. And that affected me even like in 2019 when I was describing like my health problems to my mom's. Like she would just like laugh at how I would describe it because it was just unintentionally funny. Like I described my tinnitus and shit like that, and I use like the Alicia Keys and I Will Always Love You thing as like a way to describe the pitch.
It's not hurting him.
But that is like how I, described it at the time. It was, that pitchy that, you guys know the song I'm talking about. Not Alicia Keys, Whitney Houston. But that's the problem, like, back then I was trying to be edgy and funny, but if I really wanted to be funny, I should just stop trying to be funny. Because apparently people find my pain and misery when I'm speaking about it earnestly to be fucking hilarious. Still, I will say that there was like an element of charisma to the video, but... Okay, now we get to like the second phase. I don't know if this is a 3-phase boss fight, but I was doing pretty poorly with the second phase last time. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone thought I rage quitted, but...
Destroying him will put an end to everything. He wants more?
I'm so fucking annoyed. Let's see. This one you gotta defend yourself. Okay, now I'm just pound for pounding this one. Okay, I'm fucking up right now.
It's endless.
Okay, things aren't looking good right now. It was looking like a pound for pound situation before, but now it's just bad. Oh. Chaos Gehenna. Okay, that's gonna be it for me, dog. I think.
I won't be stopped. Not here and not now.
I didn't even know you can do that. I like how he says that. He wants more? Okay.
Can't give up here. I won't. If we can only defeat it. I won't be stopped! Not here and not now! Now's our chance!
Okay, I gotta make it happen. That was the easiest data drain ever. Just be point blank. Okay, so that one I had to actually strafe to the left and right and made it easier. When I was only strafing on one side, that was what was fucking me up.
What? Data drain doesn't affect him? Damn it. How are we supposed to beat him?
He should have some kind of core, and if we're able to break it,
So where is this core?
most likely it's inside Kubia.
So all we need to do is jump inside it. Let's go!
Okay, so you fight it the way you fight Sin from Final Fantasy X.
Where are we?
Are we all inside that monster?
Mateo, look!
What is it?
That's Kubia's center, the Kubia core.
What?
I thought I just beat this game, man.
What's wrong?
It would appear Kubia's revival has caused a gigantic strain on the network. It's only a matter of time before this causes the next catastrophic network crisis.
No. Isn't there any way to avoid that?
No, just stopping its source.
And we've just gotta beat it!
Just
Only if we're
beat
prepared
it.
to be destroyed ourselves.
I like the way he said beat it. Like he took a sip of Henny right after he said, before he said beat it.
Attack users and anti-existence collide.
Is that all we've got? Damn it! What are we gonna do?
We don't have any choice. Even now, the real world is... We've got to do it. What's that?
I am the one who remains asleep. I have no power to decide the future of the world. The ones who will decide what to make of this world are you players of the game. It is for people to decide. All I can do is connect thoughts to one another. Now, reach out and touch them. Touch the feelings of those who share your inner thoughts. Little children of Morgana, may you find happiness.
Save on a separate file. Nope. If I'm not good enough to beat the game at this point, that's more of a me thing. So how do I change party members? Oh, okay. So I want Adelie and Sakuba. Okay, I'm gonna gift. Okay, there you go. I was about to fight that thing with no partying. That would have been crazy. Well, this feels like the most appropriate final party. Alright, I know there's gonna be some bullshit.
What? Doppelgangers? This is unexpected. Doppelgangers? They're just like me. What's going on?
Looks like they're not making it easy for us. All right, let's wipe these out first. Everyone, let's go! Bring it on!
Okay, so you gotta treat this like you're ready to do a Hangeki, even though that's not really an option. Damn, can I block any of your hits? Okay, let me cause some space. Okay, I turned that shit around once it was just him. His attacks is like, I guess I'm not blocking them.
That was nothing.
Nah, he kind of got us fucked up.
Yes.
Yeah, that was an arena battle without the Hangekis. I was trying to like catch the other guys as they were casting spells. I only managed to pull it off once, so...
They're reviving.
It's like he had me on the Hangeki as well.
I'll never finish them off.
It's fine. Don't worry, Haseo. Just leave this to us. Haseo, don't worry about me. I'll be okay. So you just go on ahead, alright?
Thanks, everybody. I'll leave it to you.
Okay, so I decided to bring the most appropriate final party, but that wasn't meant to be. Do I have another healer? Because I just sacrificed both my healers. Yeah, I'm gonna end up super over leveled by the time I'm done with this shit.
Damn it. Not again.
You might copy my looks, but you can't copy my will. Let's go, Haseo.
We can't waste any more time here. Let's take him out, Haseo.
All right.
I might actually get fucked up this time.
Bring it on.
This one looks like... She's getting me sniped up, man. Thought one of those would connect. Guard canceling is actually super easy guns. Could have timed that a bit better.
Yes. It's the same here, too. There's no doubt about it.
We'll hold this place to our dying breaths. Go ahead, Haseo.
We'll work something out by ourselves. Now go on.
Thanks. I'm counting on all of you.
I mean, all you gotta do is spam like skill triggers. This fight itself isn't that hard, it's just... I'm getting my ass beat. Alright, cool. I'm about to hit one more level up. Party. Okay, I didn't even realize that. Save your best party members for level later. I'm gonna save Syllabus and Gaspard now.
Damn it! Not again!
There's no point in imitating me. Let's go, Haseo!
Even if you imitate me, you cannot know everything about me. The battle is ours. There is no need to fear, Haseo.
Alright, cool.
All right, everyone, let's go! Here goes! Yes! It's the same here, too. There's no doubt about it. Kubia is starting to revive.
I'll stop them all right here. Haseo, you go ahead and win.
You will certainly be the key to stopping Kubia's revival. Go and stop the revival in another location.
Just a little more. Please, everyone, don't get killed.
Best party members. Gaspard has healing spells. I mean, I try to give him some, so if it kept slipping out of my mind all of this time, that'd suck, but whatever. I can pull through.
Kubia split into pieces.
Okay, so I'm level 132, so this should be easy. Oh, this is what I wanted, actually, if you think about it. I just didn't think I was gonna ever get it. Final boss with Syllabus and Gaspard.
Because everybody's doing a great job.
Syllabus and Gaspard together with me in the final boss encounter.
We can settle everything now. Everyone, are you ready?
I'm doing the best that I can. We can't lose.
This looks like a more anthropomorphized version of Genova, actually.
Haseo, I promise, I won't
Or
lose.
Sif. Or Yaldabaoth from Persona 5.
This is it. We're putting an end to it all. Let's go. Bring it on.
Oh, this track is going in. It's like a Mega Man track almost. Okay, let's see. All allies hold for 100. Let me just get some more morale. Oh, almost had it. Had to be quicker than that. Come on. I hate this shit. Why am I in? Okay, let me get you.
Disaster sword!
Okay. Take advantage of the Gamoras to get some more morale. See, Gaspar can act as like a shitty healer that can keep me tided over.
Disaster sword! Melee! Laser's edge! Disaster sword! Disaster sword!
And get that AoE damage. Okay, I'll use an item, save on my MP. Oh, that's Haseo, but it looks like John from Final Fantasy XII. Okay, let's see, revival medicine. Okay, I'll take this, because he about to go dummy with this. Oh shit, he looks like a testicle. Okay, I was able to make that work. Just because Gaspar was a healer for a while.
Did we do it?
I get that they're... That thing is basically Haseo fighting the symbol of his id.
Could it be aiming to destroy us too? Is it self-destructing?
It's as powerful as the rebirth.
But you could have just given him a proper foil
Who knows what could happen?
for this one.
That would cause an immeasurable strain on the network.
Yeah, and that would cause...
A network crisis.
How are we gonna stop it?
If we unify the power of our epitaphs and turn it against Kubia.
But that would...
We don't have anything else, do we? We've gotta try! There's no time! Give your epitaphs to Haseo! I'm counting on you, Haseo!
Haseo, please.
Ender's is about to say some shit.
Haseo!
Oh! He was actually pretty plain with it.
Haseo, I know you can do it.
Haseo!
Yeah, Adelie got fucking nerfed hard in Volume 3.
Their thoughts are with me.
She was such the first 2 volumes, especially Volume 2. And then it was like... Even with all that nonsense, she wasn't really that big of a deal. Then again, one of her big quirks was that she could hear the voice of Ida, and Ida's not a thing anymore. It's got an AT field, like Evangelion.
It's no use. Without the epitaph of rebirth, we are all...
Damn it!
Little children of Morgana. Pray now, as hard as you can. Only a strong prayer can change the world.
And now, you have them all.
Ovan.
This guy reminds me so much of Not Cool Noah.
Haseo?
He looks like he's gonna give you a tutorial or explanation on what a bruh moment is.
Yeah. Of course we can.
Okay, this track, I already know it's about to be some bullshit, so I'm gonna mute it a little bit. You're just seeing a fucking sequence, like a montage, highlight moments. Okay, so I gotta speak over this shit. Not that it really works, but
Alright, this is it. It's time.
okay.
All of the feelings that I've carved deep into the world are
We're going into this one attack. Okay, come on, go in. This is that moment in the trailer in Volume 2 for this one. This is basically a Rasengan. So Kubiya is no more.
Ovan.
You've gotten quite strong. A lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger. Thanks to you.
Bring your feelings together. I wonder how much further you will grow.
Ovan, what are you saying?
Haseo. This is goodbye.
Wait! I still haven't found a way to return your feelings!
Hey, fucking yo. I always thought that was type
Like
weird.
this. You always leave before I can tell you how I feel! And now you're leaving me again!
This makes everything Kiyori Lowenfall says about fucking Naruto seem stupid. Motherfucker straight up said he in love with the motherfucker. Damn.
One ending, you know, is really a new beginning. We are not finished. Our journey will still continue. Don't you think that's true?
What the hell are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about, Ovan!
We really had to wait 11 years.
So much I want to say to you! Ovan!
Haseo's character arc is basically that meme about the last login being like 13 years ago, after a relatively, positive ending conversation.
Your wish fought through so much anguish and pain, has awakened his heart. He heard your lament, and the deepest wish of his heart was to answer you. The bonds between our souls are what drive the world. And it will be all of you who drive our new world. Now, you must go.
Aura looks a bit older and more mature. I'm guessing Aura didn't want to be like a deity, so that's why she stepped down. She was kind of assigned to that role, but she decided mankind has to self-determine, which is something I see a lot in like these type of fictional stories. Kind of like the end of the era of deities.
The confusion in the real world and the network is finally calming down. And I think we avoided the real danger of the network crisis. The world finally returned to its daily routine, but a daily routine different from any it had before.
Okay, let's see how I'm doing in Crimson versus. I'm probably getting my ass beat.
Crimson versus.
Okay. Saki Sata. Okay, so my rank actually went down, but yeah, I'll look that up off screen. Before any of that, let me look at all this news because I know it's about to be some shit. You know, since this game is set in 2017, that means that Stormblood came out that year, which I think is kind of funny to think about. This MMO is such a big deal, but they got the beginnings of something new. Okay, let's see.
Saku, I'm glad to see you're doing well. Keep on looking after Bo. He needs you. We avoided a network crisis. That's a relief.
CC Corp is performing a sweep of the world right now. Don't worry, we haven't found any trace of Kubia. Now that we're through with all the dangers of the world, it's safe to assume Project GU will be disbanded. Once I've taken care of the remaining work here, I think I'll quit CC Corp. You can't go back to the way things were, but if you do everything you can right now, there's still something to be gained. I don't have any regrets. I think that I am the way that I am now thanks to you, Haseo. If we ever meet again, no, forget it. I know better than to ask for things I know I can't get. We'll see you.
So, you're leaving the CC Corp. As long as you're okay with that.
Volume 4 kind of retcons that a little bit, but I might have to like read up on that, because if you think about it, Volume 4 was kind of added for the HD remastered as like fan service. And really to address the little bait that you got at the end of this joint. Looks like it's all over. I guess we're the band of heroes that saved the world, huh? Maybe not. This isn't an RPG, so the king and princess won't be coming out to thank us for anything. Ida and Kubia are gone, so I guess my part-time job with CC Corp is going to dry up too. Jeez, even though we won, I feel kind of down. Well, anyway, good work. We'll both be normal players next time we meet. I'm looking forward to that. You know, that's like a reference to like the old school Dragon Quest games, but also the first 5 Final Fantasy games kind of ended the same way. You would think you were like watching another video if you were playing a Final Fantasy, and it ended the way it did because they all kind of end the same way up until 6.
The world is back as it was. I wonder if Kuhn's princesses are back too.
I wonder if his hoes came back to him. That's what Haseo contemplates. Even if this incident is over, you and I are eternal. Even if this world were to be lost, I could never lose you. Do you see, Haseo? I will always be here, always watching you, so no, I will save those words for when we meet again.
Endurance. This isn't the end by any means.
You're damn right, because I still got to get the platinum. So, thanks for everything. I'm gonna do my best. I feel like I got a lot braver just by watching you.
Oh, it's okay to believe in yourself. You did save the world after all.
We averted third network crisis, and I thank you for your efforts. Let's speak of what comes next. By wiping out Ida and Kubia, we've also wiped out Project GU's reason for existence. I have no doubt the GU will be disbanded. Pi and I will be working on cleanup for now. You should return to being a normal player, and enjoy the world you've protected. Sing the praises of the world, and the boundless joy and sadness within it. That is your right, and your duty.
I'm not the one who saved the world. The world is at peace again because you pulled Project GU along all this way on your shoulders.
I like how he's like showing all of this like sentimental appreciation for everyone. Wouldn't expect anything less of my student. Okay, I need
still drinking in the real world? Don't drink yourself sick, Master. It's bad for you.
I need to get that rasp going on, but forgot how to do it. We saved the world. Now we can play in peace. I'm never gonna forget this battle, or how much you fought in it.
Syllabus. That's great. You keep looking after those beginners and show them how it's done.
We did it! We won! Good job, Haseo. Good job, Syllabus. Good job, me. We won this together. I mean, I did have you for the final boss, so yeah.
You really hung in there, Gaspard. Thanks.
Dear Prince Charming, I guess you brought me back to the real world. Thanks, I appreciate it. I could tell how hard you were fighting out there. That kind of made me happy. Although, I could also tell how Adderley got a pretty good lead on me while I was asleep. But hey, I'm persistent and single-minded to boot. I'm never gonna let you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he also has to compete with Shino, and that's gonna be tricky. You did splendidly, Haseo. I shall never forget your heroics, nor the inner strength that you displayed. We have none but you to thank for the fact that the world is still... Truly, you have my thanks.
We were able to defeat Kubia once and for all, because of help from everyone at Moontree. I guess you can go ahead and start Moontree up again, now that the world's back to normal.
I've done about as much as of this as I'm gonna. Well, I'm about to graduate from playing online games. I realize a lot of stuff looking at you. I realize I got a lot of things I haven't done. Things I need left in the real world. Alright, now I'm pumped. Watch me go.
Come back again, Matsu. I mean it. I'll take you on anytime.
This is great.
Gabi, that's a really short email.
This is how my brother wanted it to end. No matter how hard it becomes, I must wish for happiness. Isn't that right, Haseo?
Ovan wanted you to live, Aina. Don't ever let his sacrifice go to waste. Shino, she came back. Her location is...
You're really gonna pull up to where you got killed?
Hidden, forbidden holy ground. The Hulgrons Cathedral. This is the place that Shino showed me. The very first lost ground I went to.
Well, I guess she wanted to finish the combo.
The place where Shino became a lost one. I'm glad you were able to make it back. To the world, Shino. Shino's waiting. Let's go to Hulgrons Cathedral.
Thank you for your regular patronage of the world. We are contacting you to let you know we have completed our maintenance of the server issues that were causing the network connection failure. We apologize to all users for this inconvenience. Okay, well... Look at all these cutscenes I still haven't seen yet. I thought I was a lot more done with the game than I was. In reality, that Thursday stream I would have had to cut it short. It reminds me of my first playthrough of Persona 5 where I beat the final boss, but there's so much stuff afterwards that you just have to like like I saved after I said goodbye to everybody, and then when I rebooted the game, I just went to the next day, and that was the credits. And I just had to go straight to Persona 4. Before I do that, I'm gonna head to brag up on you know, I've realized how shitty Bing is as a search engine, because I've been looking for stuff related to the NES remake of Final Fantasy VII, because I put someone on and I wanted to help him out with installing it, which he figured it out with my advice, but searching for things using Bing is fucking terrible. As much as I've trashed on Google, Bing is just ass. It's not completely terrible, because I thought Google was completely terrible, and this in Google, so it can always get worse, but just the fact that I couldn't find, you know, I guess all the stuff I needed to get that working. It's ridiculous. So we really are have to go to Tartaga. I don't really know how to get there. I mean, I gotta go to Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. But how do I do Tartaga, man? I wanna. Let me go here. I want to get there and see my U-book, see what I got, the fruits of my labor. Hope there's no surprise fight. There'd be a warning if something like that were to happen. But I'd be fucked because I don't have any party members. Well, there's Adelie in black.
Shino.
She's doing the dramatic turnaround.
Do you remember?
Oh, her voice is different.
What we talked about here?
About the goddess. About Aura.
She doesn't sound Elmo-ish the way Adelie does.
Haseo, I was watching you the entire time.
She actually sounds hot.
You see, my consciousness was faintly connected to Ovan's left arm.
Yeah, Ovan's sister said the same thing.
I was with Ovan much of the time, and caught glimpses here and there of what happened.
Ovan. He sacrificed himself to stop Kubia, which he himself had created.
That man. He saw things through in a way only he could. And that's exactly how he wanted it to end. It's as if we were just living in Ovan's personal story, characters in a play.
You know, Haseo started off kind of Ovan-ish, trying to just do whatever it takes by any means necessary to save motherfuckers. But in his case, it was kind of looked down on, whereas in Ovan's case, it's kind of like, wow, this man, he used us all as his pawns. He's so fucking awesome.
It wasn't like that.
Nah, it kind of was.
I know.
But there's like a celebration paradox, parallax.
Haseo?
Adelie.
I asked her to come.
This is my man, now this is my dick.
Your consciousness finally came back, Shino. That's so wonderful.
Thank you, Adelie.
Their heights look different.
Haseo was right. Your PC really does look just like mine. But our personalities are different. It's insulting if I say you're like me, huh?
It looks like
You know, Haseo
feet might be
was
bigger
always trying to
too.
cure you. He tried really hard. And for a Goodbye. And good luck.
Wait!
Let's start the Twilight Brigade again.
Huh?
With just the two of us. We'll go find Ovan. Haseo? I saw it all. Everything.
Shino.
I'm about to hear an Asian woman singing.
Now be honest with yourself.
Oh, hell no. There's some singing, man. Okay. This is rough, man. The singing, you can tell when it's gonna start, man, and I can't really, like, things up, man.
You're watching, aren't you? Ovan.
Because, like, more things in them and it'd be weird to just get rid of it, but sing-songy like that. You gotta see shit. Like, I can't just say, you just screen and yourself. That ain't right, that's not professional. Okay, there you go. And just like that, it stops with the fucking singing, and now it's just a bunch of loud violins and shit. So I can't really risk it. Man. I mean, the most I can hope is that this is an old ass song and it's not super copyrighted, because it's probably not that big of a deal. Like a low budget ass song. Like if it was that Kingdom Hearts Utada Hikaru type composition, yeah, we might be talking something different. Look at that. The whole crew is online right now. Two of my followers, my pops, and that unemployed dude. The unemployed squad. This is hard just to play off, but wait, who's Stephanie Shea? Oh, I see. I was like, they got Hinata, bitch. I didn't fucking know. Oh shit! No. The optional character I want to get is voiced by Sakura's thing. Bridget. Oh, okay, I see. That shit's probably annoying as fuck to you guys, but like, I'm not trying to risk it. Richard Epcar, Doug Erholtz, Crispin Freeman, Kyle Hubert, Wendy Lee, Yuri Lowenthal, Liam O'Brien, Dave Malum, Mona Marshall, Tony Oliver, Dan Norris, Jamieson Price, Sam Riegel, Phyllis Sampler, Doug Stone, Jessica Strauss, Kenta Miyake, Toko Aoyama. Okay. I forgot to put Tri-Edge in my description for the previous stream, so I gotta go back and edit that in and make sure I don't accidentally delete it. Alright. Hopefully this isn't leading into another song, but the way the piano is kind of going through the chord progressions, because I'm experienced with music, having been in choir and stuff like that, there's like a jump-in bar thing. And this almost sounds like after it repeats enough, it's going to tell you to jump in. Start singing. You see, like, that's where I would expect someone to just start singing. So they got scenes from the other Dot Hack games, just back and forth. So this is really meant to be like the conclusion. I guess I should give my review of Dot Hack, even though this is not the end of it. It's, you know, my streams of this game. I still got Volume 4 to go. I still got the Ryu books and Force of Pain, things of that nature. I guess if there's anything I should say, it's that the story is great. I didn't like how insufferable Haseo was in the beginning, but there comes with that a sense of edge and badassery that I also liked. Just how he was able to speak his mind and get on his bully when he needed to as well. And I like how he always had like a goal, like Tri-Edge or Sakaki or Oban. Towards the end, it becomes Kubiya, and Kubiya is not really a person, so... Or, you know, Sirius alongside Azure Balmung and Azure Orca. It's kind of sad that we never got an Azure Black Rose. But that would have probably given motherfuckers confused boners. Kubiya, like, I like Ida as an antagonist because Ida just seems like a more realistic AI that's just fucking people up because it doesn't understand. It's like, oh, I just want to understand people more, and I don't realize what I'm doing that's fucked up in the process. Amplifying everyone's negative emotions like that. Their ids. Kubiya itself being sort of another type of id. One that feeds off people's dark sides a bit differently, more like a traditional foil or counter rather than something that's amplifying them. It's simply amplified and formed from their id. So it's a shadow of a shadow. But, you know, there could have been a person attached to that. They tried to put like a little bit of Haseo on that because he kind of absorbed everybody and became like this ultimate weapon. So you saw Haseo in Kubiya's core, but that's not good enough for me, man. That's the only flaw I could really see. I mean, Volume was probably gonna be the best one. especially now that I know how to play that one. The quality of life that they added from the later volumes back to it in the remaster really enhanced Volume 1, and just seeing Azure Kite and Haseo's edgier beginnings and just the reasonable amount of content that game had. It was pretty good. This one, super on fucking rails. Okay, so I assume some of these schools are where they're getting like performances and studio time and outsourcing and things of that nature. Okay, we're getting the special thanks, so I know it's gonna be over when they start thanking us, the player. I mean, the OST, the cinematography, the simplicity of the gameplay, all of that is really like elevated. I mean, this isn't the first CyberConnect 2 game that I've streamed. I've also streamed Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but this blows Dragon Ball Z Kakarot out the water in terms of all the content kind of helping each other. Only thing I gotta say that's really annoying besides that is the dungeons. I can't stress enough how annoying some of those dungeons are in terms of how long they last. The inventory micromanagement is just as annoying as any other old MMO. Like every time you beat a volume, it's like it drags your ass by the wrist to save. Let's see news capture.
After we located and infiltrated CyberConnect Corp's No. 4 lab, the world was viciously assaulted by the third network crisis. And then, the global-wide network problem.
With all the dangers of worldwide disaster and the threat of extinction finally settled down.
After our last investigation, we were taken in by police for trespassing and locked up in jail.
If Mr. Sugai hadn't leaked information to the media, they might not have rushed to the scene, and we could have been disposed of to keep quiet. I believe, given what we've seen, it was a distinct possibility. So what did we see deep within the heart of CyberConnect's laboratory?
We believe we saw evidence of the truth before they took us away.
The missing 6 were found inside an old abandoned house situated very near the school.
So 5 is
Or at
Sakaki.
least that's the story.
Once released, we dropped by the hospital that was treating Uike Toru and the others.
Okay,
None of
his
the children
docs.
had any memory of the incident.
And thus, the only real link to the truth behind the doll syndrome had been severed.
So what is doll syndrome?
We didn't find out anything about anything. Not about the world, or I.
You guys got close though.
Opposing mirrors of hope and despair. Getting discharged today, miss? That's what Ida is.
The international search warrant for the suspected creator of the IDA computer virus, which is to blame for the recent network problems, was called back. The police department cited false information in the data that was given by CC Corp as the reason for this recall during the press conference. Access from CC Corp prompted the warrant being issued for this male suspect. Traces of data program fixes of the creation of IDA and sightings of IDA led to the search warrant. However, claims from within the company have revealed that the submitted data was altered by none other than CC Corp NAB. NAB conducted an investigation of the data and found 50 instances of tampering. CC Corp admitted to their wrongdoings and officially apologized for the matter. After the international search warrant was issued, many complaints were sent to both CC Corp and NAB, many from those close to the suspect, in front of CC Corp as a result of the discussions on the forums. The whistleblower, in an exclusive interview by TV Console, stated that he had to take action after seeing all the outcry from players firsthand. Okay, let's see. Around 5 p.m. GMT, the Kazakhstan government announced it will abide by the guidelines set by the UN Security Council for the outbreak of violence in the republic caused by its forces and the rebels. Zagalot, representative for the rebels, has also agreed to this, leading to a ceasefire that will take place starting 3 a.m. GMT. According to Co-op Communications, Talos was the main cause for violence. Talos was under operation by UN forces to obstruct violence between the government and the rebels. However, it malfunctioned during a routine march. It attacked towns and civilians. Both sides believed the attack to be from an opponent, causing the fighting to grow exponentially. The UN Security General Stillman officially admitted Talos was to blame and apologized to both sides, promising to pull back UN forces at the Kazakhstan border. He urged for both forces to cease fire. Local papers report that the malfunction caused 2 injuries and another is reported missing. President of Kazakhstan criticized the UN forces and the UN itself for bringing in Talos within its borders. The reason for Talos' breakdown is yet to be determined, but researchers say it's some sort of malfunction that may have occurred in the network system that controlled it. The once suspended Salvador Ihara's online jack will begin transmission once again after the case against Ihara regarding intrusion to CC Corp Japan was dropped. Upon explaining the reasons for transmitting the program again, Near Enter Inc. said that although the show was a little over the top and its reporters acted carelessly, Online Jack reported cases of IDA before it went out to the mainstream and continued investigating it. Many users requested the show be back on air. Hopefully the show can reveal the identity of the virus. It's too early to bring the show back. They don't understand what they've done. There's no sign of regret for them. Many have voiced harsh criticism for the show, but there's been an increase in its praise. Such comments include, the program was the first to report of the IDA virus. Such a program must be shown. Ihara did his best to uncover CC Corp's plots. Near Enter Inc. announced that it will continue broadcasting the shows that were to be suspended, as well as air more new shows. I wonder what happens to that comedian, singer group, or the space station. Our survey has selected Haseo of the world as the greatest online gamer. Haseo is a charismatic player who went undefeated through all 3 arenas of the world. The other day, Haseo defeated Daihaku for the championship in the Sage Palace and accomplished an undefeated sweep of all 3 classes. It was the first time for Haseo to enter any of the tournaments. It is the first time that a player has ever accomplished such a feat in the World R2. Another reason for Haseo being selected as the ultimate player was because he was once a very popular PKKer called the Terror of Death. Haseo has many such legends, such as taking down 100 PKers at once. He has many female fans for being mysterious, yet cool. CC Corp stands firm in regards to Haseo's identity offline, as divulging it will intrude his privacy rights. Okay. A lot of this is old shit, but that's kind of how the news is. It's like slow as fuck, even though there's a 24-hour cycle. That's why I used to get my news from World Star Hip Hop of all places. Used to be ahead of the curve in that regard. Okay. So there's one scene we haven't gotten yet, but that's about it. It's probably post-game. What was that noise? That shit made me jump a little bit. OVAR. It looks like it'll be over for CC Corp soon. Loss of data, the huge failure at the tournament, falsifying data, and shaming the Metropolitan Police Force. No matter how big a company they are, I'm sure this is it. Also, Final Fantasy XIV continuing to make waves. Some middle management guy came out and apologized profusely on TV today. Why not the company president? I guess that's attitude's part of the problem. I think they're finished as a company. I saw the statement of apology on TV too. I felt bad for that poor manager. I got a little sick of hearing all the reporters attacking him. Yeah, I really can't stand how they rigged the data logs and tried to set us players as the culprits. Does CC Corp care about us at all? Kyoragi. Based on all our experiences, I think we can say at least that they don't have the proper regard for us as customers. I quit playing the world because of the bugs. That time when we couldn't log out, on top of CC Corp's continually insincere responses, it just made me fed up with the company. I don't understand how people can keep paying money to CC Corp at this point. How can you keep playing a game that has no regard for you? Is it because the game is fun? There are a lot of games out there more fun in the world, you know. Is it because you've gotten more attached to the game after the system administrators have screwed with you for so long? Well, I guess there's no point in complaining about this to the players. But I think it's important to remember that the players who voice their problems with CC Corp or get angry with each other on boards like this are themselves helping CC Corp stay alive. Players. Okay, they're green texting. Just not doing it properly. I've been thinking about that too. The world players had a whole lot of complaints about CC Corp's system and the version update. They made it seem like the world was this boring game with all these horrible things in it. It felt like the people who complained about the games were the ones most addicted to it. If you really hate CC Corp and the world systems are too difficult and CC Corp just caused nothing but trouble with all their nonsense, then why can't you just quit playing the world? You know, I had a similar conversation in my head when I saw someone on Discord complaining about Marvel Season 5 and 6. I was thinking the whole time, you're complaining about having to watch all these movies and how you're going to bow out because you don't feel like you're going to stay committed for this long. And the whole time, it's like, you don't have to watch these movies. I don't watch Marvel movies. I don't waste my time with that nonsense because I know it's... Every now and then my younger bro or my moms will try to, like, you know, show me some stuff and put me on, and it's like, okay, that's pretty cool, but it sucks, man. Like, I don't want to, like, commit to that either. They want to commit 3 phases. So the fact that people are complaining so much about how lackluster Phase 4 is and how they don't care for the stuff that's being announced for 5 and 6, how obviously it's going to continue on until a Phase 9 or something like that, like it's going to be milked indefinitely. I mean, obviously there's so many comics. What'd you think? They have fucking 50, 60, 70 years of history to adapt. That's a lot of material for them to milk. It's not like Star Wars where they're trying to milk it and they're trying to reflip a lot of legacy content. But we can see with each passing year that they're really like digging through and struggling harder and harder to do it. Marvel, they got a lot of room, man. There's a lot that they can do. They've taken crazy liberties and that's probably going to bleed back into the comics, because whatever Marvel does to change things, the comics are starting to copy Marvel and movies, the MCU stuff, so it's like a two-way relationship, but either way you get down to it, they have a lot of material to adapt and flip around, and they're like drug dealers. You buy something and you're trying to flip it, and if it doesn't make you enough money, you flip it again. You flip it until it becomes the right amount of money. If I need $400 on something and I only have $300, I'll flip that into like $330, 10% profit. Another 10% profit would be like $340, $360 free, and then $399. After flipping it the fourth time, you got it where you wanted to be. If you really hate, then why not just... Then CC Corp, which you all hate so much, would either go bankrupt or have to change their ways. What do people who are still playing the world think about that? Yeah, I'm pretty mad with how the world, CC Corp handles things, but I can't quit playing the world for some reason. It's weird, I know. I think the games are just that way. As long as there's a little something to keep you interested, even if you're not totally happy, you keep logging in. And you know, I made a lot of friends in the world. I wouldn't want to lose them. I don't know what they look like or what their real names are. If I quit playing, we'd go back to being total strangers. I guess I'm just scared of that. That's part of what's fueling a lot of social media addiction as well. If CC Corp wasn't an online gaming company, they might not be bankrupt by now, but they'd at least be having some financial difficulties. I think the big difference between online games and other products is the question of how easily they can be replaced. Community forums, an extremely important part of online game experience. That's a very wet system, not the kind you can replace very easily. It's a very difficult task to abandon a community you're currently a member of and start a new community from scratch. You might not be able to build the same community you have now, no matter how hard you try. You might not end up in the same positions you are now. The more we think about stuff like that, the harder it gets for us to leave the world. I suppose you could say that we're just dependent on our personal relationships. I think we, the people who voicing our complaints, who is this person saying that? Applestar is on Real Talk. Understand this is the best. However, we really don't want to lose the community we have now, even if in the end we know that makes CC Corp more persistent in doing the things we hate. Sorry, that kind of came out of as a mess. Not at all. I can tell what you're trying to say, Applestar. Kind of said it too. I think it's really about personal relationships. I think those have a big effect on whether you keep playing or quit playing an online game. I agree with what Kyoragi and Banjo said, but I also agree with what Kaina and you said. I don't think they'll go bankrupt, but their stock prices dropped, and the tax on them just keep getting stronger, so I think they won't be able to avoid a little downsizing. I hope CC Corp takes this opportunity to think about the mistakes they've made. What I noticed about all the world stuff, they don't have expansions. So they rely on a lot of event stuff. I think that's kind of interesting. Like, even R2, like, that came out when, like, expansions and MMOs, that's kind of how they feed themselves when an MMO is still, like, super big and popular, not in maintenance mode. I mean, 11's probably never going to get an expansion again, but we might have gotten the last expansion for Dragon Quest X, because we got all the locations, but 14 is still going strong, even though the initial story arc is wrapped up. You still got 2 content. If wanted to be more than just raid. Okay, let's see what's on Apakalu. So this is Pi. Pi looks kind of good in that like rounded shoujo look. Don't know who the girl or the guy are. Whatever, let's see. I know it's outer blue, but would you mind team sweepstakers on in the arena? We were rankers in the Sage Palace. We trained hard, raising our levels and improving our skills to challenge the Emperor. We weren't able to enter the PK tournament, and that shattered our hopes. By defeating your team would be in Tayaku's team. If you accept, please select. Thanks. Okay, that actually sounds pretty fun. Very.
I'm confused. I don't know who I should give these feelings to. Looks like they opened the Forest of Pain. Tabby, she'll be waiting for me at the Forest of Pain. Going into the forest by yourself is too dangerous. Let's just go to where Tabby is.
I like how they added more information. Like, they made sure to update the shit out of this game. Awesome.
Shino.
Okay, now I can check my shit out.
Well, I should...
Long ass pause.
Promise.
Okay, so
really sure if I've got any of this figured out at all.
Okay, so I can send one to her.
I'm not really sure.
Well, I can send one to Adelie. And Adelie's is the one I kind of want to smash anyway. Even though I realize Shino has like a prettier voice, I kind of like the vibe Adelie has going on, her mannerisms and shit. Kind of reminds me, I'm going to these Final Fantasy 11 forums that are kind of official, and people are really just shit talking 11 straight in their own forums, man. That takes a level of balls. Kind of like that expression of free speech. Probably should have checked that. You know, the net slum in this game is just super fucking tiny. A bit excessively so. Okay, so we got quite a bit for monsters, but we didn't get much for items, which makes sense.
If I'm gonna promise something to them, I need to go see them.
I'm about to get my next trophy right now. Let's go. Let's fucking... I feel like this is the most important, actually.
Natalie.
Haseo, you really came.
What?
Well, I always seem to make you mad, so I was really happy when I got your card. I was scared you might hate me again, so I'm really nervous. Sorry.
Come on. Just shut up and come with me.
Classic line in Japan. You got out and shit. Seiichiro Hosokawa. Okay, Tatsuya Amaza. Okay, she looks good in that dress. Without that goofy ass hat, I guess.
If I'm with you, Haseo, then I can't lose.
I'm gonna have to go back to Nakate's stream and see the other ones. Alright, cool.
Crimson versus.
Oh shit, I went up and got more W's. Okay, so I got Bordeaux, Drowning in Darkness. That's about it. So I don't have one. Gotta look at my right side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Helm, 8, 9. So there's 9 cards I don't have. Ultimate Thanatos, Haseo at Dawn, Azure Balmung, Azure Orca, Cold-Hearted, Saku, Sokovia, Triad, Oban, Sail, Silver Dual Gunner, Baptism of Smiles. Alright, cool. So I'm close to getting all the cards. I wonder. Oh, I can get some of these guys up even higher. She is throbbing for me. Like her kitty is going crazy for my ass. Ayo. Now, let me see what I can do. Okay, it's a town. I'll briefly go to Bregup and see if there's any quests that open up before heading off to the Forest of Pain. Maybe I want to do that next stream. I'll check what I can do. If I can do something shorter, I'll do that instead. Oh yeah, there is that challenge in Lumina Cloth. I could get into that. Okay, I see. So that's who I can fight. At my current levels, that's going to be super difficult. Let's see, I'm probably going to do all of that for... I'm going to save that as much as I can. Well, next time we'll do the Forest of Pain. A little under level for it, but it's not that big of a deal. And I might try to fight some of the chaotic PKs. I get what's her face. Some of the optional characters, there's 2 of them. Until then, been your boy Mr. Wonka 7. Tomorrow I got that checkup. Hopefully everything goes well with that. Thank you guys for watching. Mon Ami and SMD.